Good morning, students. Today our topic is hind limbs. The hind limbs in vertebrates are paired appendages located at the posterior part of the body. They are primarily adapted for locomotion, support, and sometimes specialized functions like swimming, jumping, digging, or grasping. First, we observe the fishes. In fishes, the hind limbs correspond to pelvic fins attached to the pelvic girdle. The pelvic fins are supported by basal cartilages or bones and fin rays. The pelvic fins function is mainly stabilization and steering during swimming rather than weight support. Next, we observe in tetrapods. The hind limbs of tetrapod are the pentadactyl type. They are used not only for locomotion but also to support the weight of the body above the ground. Hind limbs are built on the same fundamental plan with some modifications to suit the mode of life. A typical hind limb has three segments. First segment, thigh. Second segment, shank. Third segment, foot. First segment. The first segment consists of femur. The femur joins the pelvic girdle at the acetabulum cavity. Second segment. The second segment includes the tibia and fibula. We observe the tibia. It is the larger, stronger and weight bearing bone of shank. It articulates proximally with femur at knee joint and distally with the ankle bones. The tibia bears a patella, which is a sesamoid bone aiding in knee movement. Next, we observe the fibula. It is comparatively slender and bears little weight. In many living groups, the fibula is not articulated with the femur, but it is fused with the tibia. Next, we observe the third segment. The third segment or foot is made up of three main regions: ankle, sole and toes. The ankle has three rows of tarsals. The proximal row contains three bones called tibiale, intermedium and fibulare. The middle row has four central elements called centralia. The distal row consists of five distal tarsals. The sole is supported by metatarsals, which form the central portion of the foot. The toes are digitis are supported by phalanges. The number and length of phalanges vary in different vertebrates depending on locomotory adaptations. Comparison of hind limbs in tetrapods. Hind limbs are found in tetrapods, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. Hind limbs of tetrapods are pentadactyl type. The thigh contains single bone, the femur, which provides the main support for the upper part of the limb. The shank is made up of tibia and the fibula, but in some groups it shows modifications. In frogs, tibia and fibula are fused into a single bone called as tibiofibula. In reptiles, tibia and fibula remain separate. In birds, the fibula is vestigial. In mammals, the tibia and fibula remain separate. The ankle of the foot is supported by tarsals. Frog has 4 tarsals. Celotes has 5 tarsals. Bird has 4 tarsals. Mammal has 6 tarsals. In birds, the proximal tarsals fuse with the tibia to form the tibiotarsus, while the distal tarsals fuse with the metatarsus to form the tarsometatarsus. The sole of foot is supported by metatarsals. Frogs and celotes each have 5 metatarsals. Birds possess 3 metatarsals. Mammals typically have 5 metatarsals. The number of toes also varies. The frog has 5 toes. Of these, 5 are true toes. First toe is called as hallux. The sixth toe is present on the inner side of the first toe. This toe is called as prehallux or calcar. The celotes and rabbit have 5 toes. Birds have 4 toes. The first digit usually points backward, while the other 3 digits are directed forward. In each toe, the terminal phalanx bears a horny claw phalangeal formula. In frog, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So observe this. Celotes 2, 2, 3, 4, 3. Bird 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Mammals 0, 3, 3, 3, 3.